So then we're leaving the campsite for the last night here in northern Germany, just outside of Hamburg, and this was our last night. Yes, on the road. So yeah. Wait a bit, I can't go back to you. Vänta. So I just needed to remember that I needed to say we met this lovely family with some kids, and actually like 2 or 3 families with kids. So we just needed to say goodbye to them because they were really nice. Normal is fun for the kids to find friends to play with. So it's the best. Okay, now we should see this quote. This is not so easy. Yeah, remember that. Yes, this was like the hardest way. It was like too much vegetation, but okay, I survived. Yeah, so anyhow, now we're on the way. I thought I was gonna refuel with really cheap Swedish fuel today, but then I've remembered that it's not the 1st of July, it's 1st of the morning, so I need to refuel with expensive fuel, and now I'm kind of sad. And I will cry about it, and nobody will listen. And yeah, you know how it is. Oh, fucking ladies driving cars. It's a pygmy or something. I see nothing in the mirrors. So, today we will only be driving as fast as possible. The fucking GPS okay, so the GPS is always changing the way to go because he wants us to take the ferries and we want to take the bridge because it's faster, but it doesn't stop, just changing it. So we will keep back to you later when we figure this out. Ciao. Now we are going in one of the bigger bridges in like all of the distance, and we are in Denmark. So I think this is the first bridge. This is not the Öresunds bridge. I think this is the Stora Bält bridge. I guess. I don't know. So we will see if we will die or not. But if I understand it correctly, you're supposed to pay for this, but you are not. So I'm not really sure what's happening, but yeah, we try. And now we drive past a house. It's not so common for me to overtake a house on the highway, but it happens sometimes. Actually, that was kind of the fastest house I ever saw. I ever saw a house actually move at all, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, but anyhow, so this is the bridge, and yeah, I guess you're not needed to pay for this. I don't understand why. Maybe if I do driving, no, it's, yeah. Yeah, so we will see. But it works good, and it's kind of cool to watch the bridge. So I keep you updated on the next bridge, and I will let you see this passing. So see you in a bit. Ciao. So then we are going under the water to Sweden, and if I'm correctly, we will exit out to the Öresundsbron, and on the other side is the terrible city of Malmö. And there is something nice actually because when we've been gone, they have been voting in a new law in Swedish parliament or something like this. So we will have really, really low fuel prices. So it's really good for me that have a big V8 that I can fuel for like from tomorrow, refuel in Sweden for like the lowest prices of all of Europe. That's nice. I like this. So Sweden has become a better country since I left. It's been a more V8 loving country. That's perfect. So that's good. So here we have the bridge. I have never driven this. It doesn't look so far. I thought it would be much farther than this. This is not far. This is not far. This is like an anticlimax. This is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fly, and you just jump, and they're like, you're gonna fly. No, you did not jump. This is not a tall. This is not a bridge. I thought it would be like a long bridge. I actually been, when I was like 20 years ago or something, I think I've been going under it with ships, with boats, when I was working on a ship that went this passage, but I'm not sure. I was in the engine room, so I did not see it. I did just like hear about it. Anyhow, so I'm not sure what to do. I just think that you drive, I guess, and then they ask you to pay someplace, but not sure. And after that we will stop, because now we are almost completely out of fuel. Any second now the low fuel meter light will turn on and it will tell us to like, feed me, I want food. And then we can feed it with some regular old gas. It's perfect. Then everyone is happy. The car is happy, I'm happy, the gas station is happy, you know. So yeah, so but we are soon officially in Sweden, and this trip is soon over. It's just the last part to Gnesta from Malmö now. It's like, yeah, like 600 kilometers, 550 or something like this. 581 from here, so it's like a 6-hour drive. So yeah, hopefully we will come home like around 9 o'clock or something like this, but we will see. But anyhow, this bridge is kind of an anticlimax, so I will stop talking now and you will just fast forward it, because this was like nothing. Ciao! So now we are in Nyköping. That's kind of really close to where we're living. So we have started this day just north of Hamburg. No, south of Hamburg, I think. Yeah, south of Hamburg or north of Hamburg. Somewhere close, a Hamburg and a burger. Somewhere there. Yeah. So, and we drive through like north of Germany, all of Denmark, small country, it was like 10 minutes, and now like 1/3 of Sweden, and we are soon in the capital of Sweden, or close to the capital of Sweden, and the kids want to go home because they've been in the car for like 12 hours today. We have been driving like 1,100 kilometers. It worked fairly good. Everything was okay. No traffic jams, nothing, no problem. And soon we will know, like in 30 minutes, we will know the total of amount of fuel consumed and the total of kilometers was driving. I don't know. Whatever. So we will keep you updated on this post. It's important. It's really important. So what have we learned from this? What can we like think about? What's good and what we need to do better the next time? So basically what we need to do better next time is that we cannot have like sleeping pads and stuff from like middle range and low range, because we had a really good sleeping pad, expensive sleeping pad, but it braked. And it braked in a way that's like not in how we used it. It was just bad construction. So you really should put a lot of money on sleeping pads. Sleeping pads and sleeping bags is good. We have good sleeping pads. We thought we had good sleeping pads, but we did not. So we need to focus more on the sleeping pads, and to have spare parts and time in your schedule just for shit will happen. This is a long trip. We were out for a lot of kilometers, many days. We really drive through some of the most challenging roads in Europe for any car. So yeah, so you should have time and parts and patience, because it will, some people, stuff will happen, you know, if not to you, to someone else, like we saw in Slovenia when we were stuck for a 5-hour traffic jam. And also we had some problem with other camping equipment, so you should have spare parts for this, and you should always have a lot of everything in the car, because we got stuck in the traffic jam. We were really happy that we had a lot of water in the car and a lot of snacks and stuff for everyone, because it was a really hot day. And unfortunately, because of the relays a little bit bad, the AC doesn't work when the car is standing still, so we could not cool the car down with the AC, so we got hot in the car. But then we had a lot of waters and a lot of snacks and stuff like this, so we had yeah, so this was good. So this is also something good, that always have a contingency plan, like have something extra, prepare for bad situation, prepare for bad weather, for stuff will happen. And I don't know if it's like anything more than that. I thought that the trip would be a lot around, we thought a budget like in the low end 60,000 Swedish crowns and in the high end 150 Swedish crowns. And I think we will end up at around 80,000 Swedish crowns for 35 days in this car. And that's about 8,000 euros or like $9,000. Like easy, it's not exactly, but you know, in that kind of area, you know. So how can you get a trip like this good for 8,000 euros for 4 people all across Europe? It's not possible. This is really good, and the quality was really good. Everything was good. We're so happy we did this trip. We saw so many stuff, so I can really recommend people that wants to, like, is curious, stop being curious, just start the car and go. It's not harder than that. Just do it. So yeah. So we will be back to you in a couple of minutes. We will just go to when we come to the spot. We started the trip. We started our videos at a gas station, and we will stop our videos at the same gas station. And there we will round all the consumption, how much we are driving, and everything up for you. So we will all keep you updated. So I see you in about 25-30 minutes. Ciao! So now we stopped and refueled here at the stop where we stopped when we started the stop. You know, when we started the trip. And now we've been driving for 8,679 kilometers, and we consumed 1,220 liters of gasoline. That's amazing. So I think we will be like in an average. We see what the average of this is, like 1.4 or something like this. Yeah, it's 14.1 liter every 100 kilometers, and I think that's pretty good. You know, we have been rock climbing, we have been hill climbing, we have been going off-road, we have been going highways in 130 kilometers an hour. We have been, you know, going city traffic, and I think 14 liters, 100 kilometers. I think that's pretty good for what we have, what we had doing for this. I think even if you have like a diesel car, a little bit smaller, like a Toyota Hilux or something like this, they will still be like 12, I think, 11, 12. So it's not so bad actually for the size of the car and what we've done with it. So yeah, it's just amazing. So now we're home. The trip is officially over, and I will go to another trip in 1 week or 1.5 weeks with a friend, so I can bring you back and I can show you how Sweden and Norway is to camp in, depending on where we go. So anyhow, thank you for following us, and stay tuned to the channel, because it will hopefully be coming more of these videos So I see you guys. Ciao.